Hey, what's up guys? I'm Mike from Real Cast Charters, and today I'm going to be showing you some footage of us catching big striped bass on these large topwaters. But first, we're going to start at the pool and break down the walk the dog technique that makes these large spooks so effective. What makes the walk the dog technique so effective is that I'm able to work the lure in a side-to-side, non-linear path. I'm also able to vary the cadence, the speed, and incorporate pauses, which in turn creates reaction strike. For the walk the dog technique, I'm going to use short, sharp twitches with the rod tip to get that side-to-side action. Also, I have to have a little bit of slack in the line after each twitch to allow some freedom for that lure to move to the side. Another effective strategy for striped bass is an intentional pause. So oftentimes what stripers will do is they will follow the lure, they'll hit it, smack it out of the water even, but not fully commit to it. So when that happens, what I want you to try doing is stopping it and just pausing it for a second or two, let it sit right on the surface. A lot of times they'll hit it on that pause, and if that doesn't work, I want you to work it, work it, and stop it. Oftentimes that stop and go technique will draw a reaction strike. As always when you're fishing, you have to let the fish tell you what they want. So some days they want a faster retrieve, other days they want slower and a stop and go, but ultimately vary your retrieve speed and that should get you the best outcome.
So there's still a few of them around. He's still behind it. Man, look at that. Look at that.
That's so awesome.
Snagged it right in the tail, yeah. Another thick fish.
Yeah. Mind if I snag a picture?
Yeah, yeah. I'll lure when the rod was just sitting in the rod holder. Where do you normally striper fish in the Hudson River then?
The first year so last fall, a buddy of mine, we went down to Raritan like in the middle of October, and my son caught like a 29-incher.
Yeah.
So after that, he was like, "Dad, we got to do this."
Raritan can be really good. It's in the spring it can be real good too. The only thing I don't like about, well, I mean, I don't fish it, so I shouldn't. This is my opinion from never having done it, which I guess doesn't mean much. But I feel like those fish in Raritan, when they're just out in the middle of the bay and they're just slaughtering. It's like a slaughter up there in the springtime. They're just hitting everything, and it's like madness. And it lasts. It's a real short off of the GW, yeah. But I mean, if you could use those, man, it'd be slaughter. It'd be a slaughter because the bunker. It's odd. So the bunker, like, you know, when I put the bait out, you get like the fish are messing with it, but it's not an instant hookup. It's actually pretty hard to hook fish on live bunker.
Yeah. But with the bloodworms, it's like, you know, you're kind of just drifting in the river current, and
Yeah.
a rod basically gets ripped out of your rod holder when they. A lot of times, guys will double them up. You do one bloodworm, one sandworm.
Oh,
or
yeah.
something bigger.
Yeah,
And
sure.
Sandworms are usually cheaper.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I used to dig my own sandworms in Milford with a pitchfork. It's just back. I mean, we did this when we were like, it was like 12 years old doing it. It's back-breaking work though. But you get the ones you get when you dig them yourself are monster. Bonkers. That looks like a big fish. The tail come out on that one. Man, that one went crazy. Man. Yeah, so the whole trick with the spook too is you never set it. Don't set the hook when you see it. You're better off closing your eyes. Set it when you got to wait till you feel it.
It takes the fun out of sight fishing.
Yeah. drums and dog days and stuff like in the summer there's not much, but we have a really good summer fishery. That's a nice fish. I knew he looked bigger when he took that plug. To say the way the tail came out of the water when he hit it. He's got look at the way he's got the plug. See that? There's just the plug sticking out. It looks like it's head first. It's all right.
Yeah, you run fluorocarbon as a leader?
Either fluoro or mono. For this, oh shit! Oh, he spit out a bunker. Yeah, it is in his gill. Yeah, shit. Easy, buddy.
That was a big bunker.
Shit. That sucks. Get over here.
It's good size.
It's just hook weird. Alright, let's see what's going on with this. Yes. I gotcha. Maybe 20, 22 pounds or so. These are all like 10 to, most of these are like anywhere from 8 to 15 pounds, most of these fish. To start the season, I'd start in like March, and they'd all, oh man, he popped it right out of the water. Look at that. Got him. Usually when they pop out of the water like that, that's them trying to stun it. You know what I mean? That's what they're doing to slow the bait down. So usually they'll come back when they pop it up. If you stop it for a second, usually they'll come back and take it right after they pop it up like that. Roll up there, and I like them when they're like in the mouth or by the bridges. I just think they bite a lot better when they drop down a little bit.
Yeah, we go way back.
This is, we don't even need the bait right now. Just save that. Yeah. This is good. I didn't know what to expect today. I was talking to these guys at the in the skip right there, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the fish are going to be.
Yeah.
You know, because you just after a storm, you never know what. This late in the season, you don't know what the storms are going to do. We got one there. Yeah.
Well, that might be. Me hitting it.
Drop it. Another slot fish. It's pretty stacked right here. I'm surprised how many. You look at the side image and there's all fish. Off the left side of the boat is loaded already. That's great.
Nice. Hearing some drag on that one, Pete.
Thanks for watching. I hope this video helps you catch more fish, and be sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more content.